Good morning, students. Last time we had understood few exercises of chapter 18. Now let's continue. Exercise B. Write the synonyms of the given words. So words are given and we have to write synonyms, means words that have similar meanings. Then make sentences using these words and then we have to use the words in the sentences. First, advocate, lawyer. Mr. Verma is a very famous advocate. Advocate means lawyer. And here in the sentence we have used the word advocate, that Mr. Verma is very famous advocate. Second, cautiously means carefully. When you are careful, you are cautious. He moved cautiously along with the dark rocky path. So when he was walking by that dark rocky path, he was very careful. Third, revered means admired. Nelson Mandela is widely revered for his courage and leadership. When you admire somebody or something, you revere that. 4. Disfigured means deformed. This part of the town has been disfigured by ugly new buildings. This particular area of the town has been disfigured means has been deformed by ugly new buildings. 5. Relevance means importance. This issue has no relevance to the matter in hand. The current issue has no importance to the matter that we are having in our hands. Now dictionary, match the following words with their meanings. We have to match word with their meanings. First is arrogant. Its meaning is C. Proud in an unpleasant manner. When someone is very proudy and that is not pleasing, means that person is arrogant. Second, gigantic means D. Very large or huge. Something that is very large is gigantic. Third, insist. A. To ask someone to agree to do something. If we ask somebody that please you do this thing, then we are insisting that person. 4. Credit means E. Praise for being responsible for something good. If we have done something good and we are responsible for that, means we get praise, we get credit. 5. Baffled. Baffled means confused. Punctuate the given passage carefully. So we are given a passage and we have to punctuate that passage. Let's see. See, the first letter of a sentence is always capital. So P should be capital. Pistol, shooter. Then there should be a comma. Now Anuraj Singh is a proper name, particular name. That is why it will be written with capital letter. Anu, A will be capital, R will be capital of Raj, and Singh, S will be capital. Pistol shooter Anuraj Singh, comma, on Tuesday. Tuesday is a proper noun, that's why T capital. On Tuesday, comma, produced her best performance and became the first Indian that is proper noun. So I will be capital. Indian woman to win an Olympic. Olympic is also a proper noun. So O will be capital. Olympic quota plays. Comma, when she bagged the silver medal in 10-meter air pilot at ISSF World Cup in Fort Benning, comma, USA. You can see we have made capital letters wherever the proper nouns are there. So air pilot, that is proper noun, that's why A is capital, P is capital. ISSF is a acronym, that's why in the acronym we make capital letters. World Cup, then W is capital, C is capital. Fort Benning, in that F is capital and B is capital. USA is an acronym and that's why it's written in capital with capital letters. Again, Tuesday is a proper noun, so that will be written with the capital letter. T will be capital. So here, what is being said, that pistol shooter Anuraj Singh, she gave her best performance and she in the Olympics. And what did she got? She got silver medal in 10-meter air pilot. And where was this competition held? It was in Fort Benning, USA. On which day? Tuesday. Now again, Anu is a proper noun, so we are going to make A capital. Anu is the fifth shooter to win an Olympic berth for India after now proper nouns are used, and that's why we'll write with capital letters. Gagan Narang, Hari Om Singh, Sanjeev Rajput and Rajan Sodhi. Then the sentence is over, so we'll put full stop. The 27-year-old Indian shot 97.6 in the final to settle for the silver with a total of 486.6 points. Whenever we start a sentence, we start it with a capital letter. That's why T is capital of the. Indian is a proper noun, that's why I is capital. So here in the sentence it is being said that she is 27 years old and she shot 97.6 in the final, and total score was 486.6 points, and that's why she won silver medal. The bronze went to European champion Céline Gauguin of France with a total score of 486.3 points. So here also we have started the sentence with capital letter T, and we have written capital letters wherever proper nouns are there. So in this sentence it is being said that bronze medal was won by an European athlete. Oral question answers. Question 1. Have you ever seen a green moustache? Name 2 more things that would have looked funny in green. Answer. No, I haven't seen a green moustache. So, which 2 things are there which could look funny in green? That is sun and cow. Imagine if sun is green or if cow is green, they would have looked funny in green color. Read and answer. Question 1. How was the Wicked Witch of the East killed? Answer. The Wicked Witch of the East was killed by the falling house of Dorothy. We know in the chapter in the beginning, a cyclone, a storm had come, and in that Dorothy's house was blown away. That house, it landed into a field, and that killed Wicked Witch of East. Question 2. What were the promises the travelers had come to claim? List each promise the Oz had made. So, we know that Dorothy and her 3 friends, they had went to claim their promises, and we have to list them. Answer. The travelers had come to claim the following promises made by the Oz. So, the promises were A. To send Dorothy back to Kansas. B. To give the Scarecrow brain. C. To give the Tin Wood Man a heart. D. To give the Cowardly Lion courage. So Oz had promised Dorothy that he will send her back to Kansas. He had promised Scarecrow that I'll give you brain. He had promised Tin Woodman that I'll give you a heart. And he had promised Cowardly Lion that I'll give you courage. Question 3. Why did the lion roar? What happened after that? Answer. The lion roared to frighten the wizard, but he actually frightened Toto. So lion wanted to scare the wizard, but he actually frightened Toto. His roar was so fierce and dreadful that Toto jumped away from him in alarm and tipped over the screen that stood in a corner. So lion roared so angrily and so loudly that Toto was very afraid. And so Toto ran away from him and he tipped over the screen, which was in a corner. Question 4. What did the Oz tell the travelers after they saw him? Answer. The Oz told the travelers not to speak aloud about his true identity after they had seen him. So when Dorothy and her friends, they all had seen Oz that he was not a wizard but he was an old man. At that time Oz told that do not speak loudly about my secret. Question 5. Who said these words? Question A. You have had plenty of time already. The Tin Woodman said this to the Oz. Tin Woodman had spoken these words to Oz. B. No one knows it but you, 4 and myself. The Oz said this to Dorothy. Oz was telling that only you 4 and I know the secret that I am not a wizard. C. You promised to send me back to Kansas. Answer. Dorothy said this to the Oz. So Dorothy reminded Oz that you had given me a promise that you were going to send me back to Kansas. D. Or I my brains, the Scarecrow said this to the Oz. When Dorothy and her friends were claiming their promises, at that time Scarecrow said to the Oz that you had promised to give me my brain, and now how am I going to get it back, because you are not a wizard. Think and answer. Question 1. Why did the guardian of the gates bow to Dorothy? Answer. The guardians of the gates bowed before Dorothy because he was impressed by her as she had destroyed the wicked witch of the west. So when Dorothy, she reached the gate of the city, at the time guardians of the gates, when they came to know that Dorothy had already destroyed the wicked witch of the west, they bowed before her because they were impressed and they respected her. Question 2. Why were the travelers surprised when they were in the throne room? Answer. The travelers were surprised because there was no one at all in the throne room. When Dorothy and her friends they reached the throne room to meet the Oz, they were surprised because they were not able to see anyone over there. Question 3. Why did the Tin Woodman rush towards the little bold man? Answer. The Tin Woodman rushed towards the little bold man raising his axe in order to frighten him and to find out who he was. So when Dorothy and her friends, they were in that throne room, and Toto, because he was frightened, he ran away from the lion and then he tipped over the screen. The screen was destroyed and they all saw that an old bold man was standing over there in the corner. At that time, Tin Woodman, he rushed over there with his axe so that he could frighten that old man and he could know that who he was. Question 4. Why do you think the Oz's voice trembled when he heard that wicked witch of the west had been destroyed? Answer. I think the Oz's voice trembled because he could not believe what had been achieved, as his biggest enemy, the wicked witch of the west, was no more. So when Oz came to know that wicked witch of west was killed by Dorothy, his voice trembled because he was not able to believe that finally that witch had been destroyed. Today we are keeping till here. I hope you have understood the objectives and the question answers I explained.